I can't hear you. Are you talking?
Oh, my bad. I'm all over the place. It's been a long day today. Okay, let me get this off the screen.
You look
Welcome,
good.
welcome. It's the Hood Trucker Show, and I am the Hood Trucker. I said it earlier, but my mic was off. Let's see who's in here. Let's see. Joe in the building. Say I got the same 6 songs. I was gonna change, but I was in a hurry. Let's see, Joe in the building. David in the building. David Dundee is in the building. Erica, welcome. Who else is in here? It looks like that's everyone so far.
there's
That's
ten.
that's that's fucking.
There's 10 people watching though, so there's more people
Yes, hit
here.
the like button. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe. Patrice is in the building. Did I say Erica? Erica's in the building.
Hi, Patrice. Hi, Erica.
Also, don't forget to shout out where you're from. Shout out, I'm from Cali, Fresno, Cali. Shout out Oakland. Shout out Sacramento, LA, Long Beach. You know the major cities. Shout out where you're from. Shout out where you're from. American, Maryland, where you from? Shout it out.
New
Shout out
York
where you're from.
City.
New York
New York
City.
City.
New York City. Erica says, "Hey, Maryland."
Erica's from Seattle. You're all from the West Coast, man.
Yeah, Seattle. I heard it rains over. It rains a lot over in Seattle. New Orleans in the house. New Orleans in the house. uh,
Patrice is from Nolans. Isn't that what y'all
Nolans,
say? Nolans.
Nolans,
They don't say New
Nolans,
Orleans. They say Nolans.
Nolans. Have you been to Nolans before? Have you been to
No,
Nolans?
I want to. I've always wanted to visit there, especially around Carnival. I always wanted to visit.
David Dundee's from Florida, Florida. That's where David's from, Florida. Where Joe from? I forgot where Joe from. Red's Dog.
Hi,
Salute Trucker
Rich
Los Angeles
Dog.
in the building.
L.A.,
Absolutely.
Los Angeles.
LA, that's what I'm talking about. Red's Dog. Uh what did Joe say he was from? What did Joe say he was from? I forgot. North Dakota? Is that where he's from? Anyway. Um
I
because he got them
forgot.
zingers. He got them zingers. See, I'm waiting for the zinger coming any minute now. So how you doing, Marilyn? I've had a long day today, and we're running a little late. I'm all over the place.
Are you okay? You feel better now?
I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good enough to do the show. Good enough to do the show.
Uh
However, I had to cuss a couple of people out earlier today. Mainly my boss. He was tripping.
huh.
uh, Also, I ran across a couple of stories that we're gonna add in addition to this. You know what we got up there already. We're gonna talk about Kyle Rittenhouse crybaby ass. We're gonna talk about the new developments in the Travis Scott scenario, and then we
Yeah.
got who else do we have up there? Um,
Yella
oh,
Beezy. Yella
Yella
Beezy.
Beezy, Yella Beezy in jail. He in jail right now, in jail. And then what I wanted to add to that is Kid Cudi is in a wedding dress. Do you know who Kid Cudi is?
No. Is he a rapper? Sound like a rapper. Is he a rapper? He's in a wedding dress.
This guy.
Is he
he's
straight?
a he's
Is
a
he
rapper.
straight or bisexual? Why is he
I don't
dressed
know.
like that?
I have
Is it
I have the
Halloween?
I have
Is it? If it's not,
no
is it
Halloween's
Halloween?
passed. Halloween's passed. I don't know what's going on. I remember Young Jock. Young Jock. I remember. You know who Young Jock is?
And then, yeah, but I don't. Let me. I gotta Google people because sometimes I just forget.
He's a
Was he
rapper
in a
from Atlanta.
dress?
He's a rapper from Atlanta. I don't know where Kid Cudi from, but he's a rapper from Atlanta. He was out seen around in a dress. You know, Young Thugger was in a dress too, and there's a few other rappers that was in a dress. So I don't know, and you know, I guess I guess if you want to get noticed, you just go to the dress. I mean,
I know. But you will be caught dead in. You will be. You want to be
no,
noticed, but you don't want to be
no,
noticed
no.
that
Oh,
bad.
and speaking of apparel, I got pants on today.
It's cold outside, and you should. It's November. It's
BB Cross in the building.
hey,
Brown skin
BB
lady in
Cross,
the building. I'll be in and
brown
out. Be
skin
right back.
lady.
We know it's late. We know it's late.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, at such a late hour, especially if you're on the West Coast. What is it? 11 something. 11 something. 11. It's a quarter to 12, right? So
East Coast, West
East
Coast
Coast
is
time.
early, so but other people.
It's eight. It's eight. Almost nine. Right. So Erica says Beaver Cross Browns. Hello. Hey. 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 Okay. Look. Um. First thing I want to say is this. What are your thoughts on? Are you familiar with Benjamin Crump? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do.
How How do you feel about him?
I don't really have any feelings on the man, actually. I mean,
I,
people they say he's a not an ambulance chaser, a television chaser. Like he goes for high profile cases.
I get ambulance chaser vibes from him.
Yeah, I mean that, but it's the same thing. He takes cases on that's in the news.
Well,
But does
apparently,
but the thing is, does he win? Is the thing. 'Cause I don't think he wins a lot of these cases.
a lot of them they settle and they do. A lot of them don't go to trial, and he may negotiate a settlement deal or whatever. But apparently, he's representing the 9-year-old that got trampled at
That's
Travis
so
Scott.
terrible. That is terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
I mean, why are you bringing your 9-year-old to the concert and then go to the front? I mean, was it late at night? Wasn't it late at night where they had a concert or something like that?
I wouldn't have brought a 9-year-old child. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they couldn't find a babysitter. I don't know. This isn't the first time that this happened with Travis. They said that this happened before at another time and the same location. And it's something about that venue where they just are too cheap to get security. It's not secured by anybody. I don't know who pays for security for that. Is it usually the artist team or
Well, see,
the
if
city?
he Well, see, he's the founder of that particular festival. He's the founder, so he created that whole thing. So ultimately, the Bucks gonna stop with him. That's why they suing him. They got 46 lawsuits. They got 46 lawsuits, and it's probably not gonna stop there. So you have 50,000 people. See, and here's the thing: he encourages mosh pits and all this other crazy, wild, dance stuff and all that. And there was another show. He said something about telling somebody to rush the stage or go home or something like that. I forgot, but he encourages that type of stuff. And we talked about last time how he had some cases to where he pled guilty to inciting people to bust down the gates or something of at another
Yeah, he told them to
venue.
rush the gates. He told them to rush the gates. I mean, all this stuff is coming out about this man that um was kept hidden for a really long time. I didn't even know about it. Hey, brown
What
skin
song?
lady.
What song was that? Was that your ringtone?
Here we go.
They say Travis into that whole mosh pit violent style performance. He been like that for a minute. Yeah. So listen, if you promote that, you got to expect that. I mean, what do you expect when you like mosh pits? Come on, man. Well, that's they just
Though
don't get it.
mosh pits are usually not in a venue like that. That's usually in a smaller air. They used to be like the mosh pits that I remember. They were not in like huge, big 50,000 like people. It's usually way smaller crowds for that stuff.
Future was in a dress. Come on, man. Was Suture in the dress?
I'll search. Let me do a search on the internet. I'll let you know.
Lord Jesus Christ. What is wrong with these people, man? What is wrong with these people? MHB, what's MHB? Most hated blogger. Okay. Oh, I heard he was on so he was ripping it up today. I heard. So, okay, so we got that right, and we're gonna talk more about that. But let's skip a little bit. We're gonna touch on here and there, and just switch back and forth, stuff like that, right? Kyle Rittenhouse house. Did you see him today?
Yeah, he was crying. He was crying.
Why is it that when white people want to get sympathy, they start crying all of a sudden? They just start crying. Yeah, he's an 18-year-old kid. Yeah, but where were the tears? I didn't see no tears. Did you see tears? Did they give him a napkin to wipe his tears away?
They showed like he had one tear coming out the right side of his face. I have no idea what he was crying about though.
I know one thing. When I watched the testimony. He was well prepared. He gonna mess around and get off. What you think?
No, I don't think so. You know what? I don't know, but nah, I don't think
The
so. He shouldn't have been there. He never should have been there. And
the
and and
judge the judge and the prosecutor was going at it. They was arguing damn near.
the judge and the prosecutor.
The prosecutor had opened up a line of questioning. They shut that whole thing down, kicked the jury out, said, "Excuse me, jury, we need to pull you out of here right quick." And the judge was visibly upset at the prosecutor because he started asking him questions that were out of the scope of what they had originally agreed on. The defense attorney was, sometimes the defense attorneys they always throw fake nutties. You know what a fake nutty is?
What did he ask him? No, I don't know what a fake nutty is. But
A
what did
fake
the
nutty,
prosecutor
a
ask him?
fake a fake nutty is like when you act like you're mad, but you're not really mad. It's all an act. But he was acting like he was upset about the questioning, and he I think it had something to do with the silence, like his silence after the kiss or whatever. I was trying to briefly just run over a bunch of different stories, but what I saw was the crying, and that's classic. No tears though, but I guarantee you, somebody said, "Oh, you say, oh," I said, "You got sympathy somewhere." So that's what I'm saying. You got it.
He murdered two people. He's so young, but he murdered two people.
Yes, but he cried
Oh, that's all it takes. It's for
sometimes.
a
Sometimes
17-year-old built like he could be on a football team to cry. That's all.
I don't know
That
if he's built like
works.
I don't know if he's built like he'd be on a football team. But here's the thing: the prosecution asked asked, so you don't say nothing.
I
Um,
wasn't going to.
some very good questions about whether or not he knew he could carry that gun or not, because they was asking him, okay, you know, that you couldn't carry a pistol, so you carried an AK instead, and it's asking him all kinds of questions, and some of them they tripped him up about. Now, the fact that you having trouble tripping this 18-year-old kid up is a testament to how he's being prepared. He's got the backing of the My Pillow guy. He's got a massive amount of money and expertise in his favor. I'm telling you, there's a chance that boy can get off because he can't. They got him on there crying. They got him on there taking notes. I don't know why he taking notes because what's your note? What is your notes going to do? What are you taking down that your lawyers ain't taking down? So I think that's just for show. I mean, they got him really like professionally prepared, because he did a pretty good job on that thing. And you got to remember that most defense attorneys do not want you to be on the stand. But I'm thinking that it's a gamble. It's a gamble. But what I'm thinking, what they're betting on, is the fact that he's 18 years old and he's gonna cry his eyes out the entire time as much as he can. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you see him cry? Did you see him cry?
Yeah, I saw that crying,
Were
but
you
we
were you sympathetic?
we no,
Why not?
because he killed two people. When you can, if when you got that in you like that, and you shouldn't have been where you were. You shouldn't have had that gun. You had that gun because you went there to shoot people. You went there to shoot someone, and you did. You shot two people. I don't care if they came up on you. You shot. You murdered two people. It's not self-defense. Not at his age. He was 17. He's gonna do it again. Let him go free. If they let him go free, go ahead. Let him go free. But he will do it again. He
Jaden
already
Smith.
did it. Jaden's always wearing dresses. Jaden is one of them. I you can't. Jaden is always like that. So
Look, judge said trial isn't over till Monday. They say that they were telling the jury that they expect it to be pretty much wrapped up by Monday, but um, who knows? Like, they have rebuttals, they have all this stuff they have to do, like, closing arguments, all that stuff. Monday, Tuesday probably is when it'll wrap up. But that 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 crying session, I think it's going to be significant. When they pull the jury, I think it's going to be significant, even though we don't think it's real. You know how fellow people look at some of that stuff.
Johnny said, David Dundee and Johnny, he says, he's talking to Johnny, he says, deals, facts. Did you notice him look back at the judge a couple of times when he was so called crying?
Right. And a judge offered him a bottle of water. See, I'm not apart from the jury. Fuck you too. I say books over bullets. Absolutely. Um. Okay. So Yellow Beezy, right? Yellow Beezy got arrested for sexual assault.
Don't just say essay.
The essay.
Yeah.
But see, I don't want
Hmm.
to accuse. I don't want to confuse essay with essay. Like, essay is
Everybody now, people aren't going to say those two, they're not going to say those two words because we know what it is. You don't want to say those words because Google might trip and they might demonetize. Just say essay. It's not, we all know what you're talking about. He essayed a young girl.
essay, but there's also ESSAY. So
Dude,
they
we
want
ain't
you to know
talking about that. We ain't talking about that. We know what essay means in,
Yeah.
California
Okay.
culture.
Okay.
Are we
And
talking
then
about you
and then and then
essay?
he had a couple of other charges too. I forgot to pull it up because I was looking at Kid Cudi. I got to say Kid Cudi on the screen, but he's got the essay and do you have an opportunity to pull up what his other charges is real quick?
Threatening a minor.
Writing something about, yeah, it was something about a minor, neglecting
I'm
a
gonna be.
minor.
Let me bring it up 100% because I did have it up, but I
Some,
had to shut my computer down. So let
yeah,
me get it again. Yella Beezy charges.
yeah. He had something with a minor, and then he had a misdemeanor. Oh, he had something about a gun, misdemeanor carrying a gun or something, and he had something with a minor. Let's see. Winston Lord says, crime will not help. We are now living in the edge of white guilt, in the age of white guilt. And so the jury will show him no mercy for fear of being labeled racist. I don't know. I'm not confident at
The,
all.
this the
Now,
Source magazine says he was. Hold on. It's Yella Beezy arrested, charged with essay and child endangerment. He also was arrested. Let's see. As Yella Beezy was arrested on 3 charges that include felony essay and felony abandoned endangered child. Yella Beezy also faces weapons charges. That's about it. They ain't saying anything else. That's it. That's what he's. And his bond is 50,000. And he's at Collin Detention Center.
Now, if you are a person that has anything to do with what was it, the child part of the
It's
charges?
Let me read it again just to make sure. I want to make sure because I exit out that screen. Um, and felony abandoned endangered child. Okay, it doesn't say it doesn't say he did something with a child, but he's on. He did essay somebody, felony essay. It was not voluntary because there's like people trying to already clean him up and say that it was like a voluntary thing. No, it wasn't. Of course not.
Voluntary thing. What do you mean voluntary thing?
People are trying to say that it was some people, there's rumors that it was like they were in a relationship and it was like consensual. But if it was consensual, why is he being charged with this?
They was in a relationship.
I don't know. That's I don't
Oh,
know. I don't know anything. I was reading like the comments on certain other places, and people try to clean up these people. Like
hmm,
rappers can do no wrong.
right. But
There's
you
always
know what I
somebody
think.
trying. There's always somebody trying to trap them into
Well,
something.
you know what I think. Our friend has. Uh, I think he should join our friend.
Sign me up for the whole bitch ass nigga line.
Felony Chessie, a one man crime wave. I don't know what Chessie means, but so we got we got Kyle Rittenhouse crying today. We got uh Crump, what's his name? Benjamin Crump on the scene now. Uh, representing the 9-year-old. Um, oh, by the way, there was eight people that died. And let me just name off the eight people. It was Brianna Rodriguez, 16, Rodolfo Pena, 23, Madison Dubisky, 23, Axel Acosta Avila, 21, Franco Patino, 21, Jacob Jurinick, 20, Danish Baig is Baig, 27, and John Hilgert, 14. 14. Yeah, you have a 16-year-old Brandon Rodriguez and a 14-year-old John Hilgert that died in that, and the rest everybody else was above over 18, and uh, there was one that was 20. You have two were 23, two were 21, one was 20, one was 27, but one was 16 and one was 14. That's a shame. That's a shame. I mean, you don't expect to die when you go to a concert.
No,
And
no,
and
you
if
don't.
and what you shouldn't be doing is encouraging people to harm people at a concert. Like where if you're doing mosh pits, and apparently that's Travis Scott's thing. The mosh pit thing and all of that. Like, you don't think that if you're mosh pitting, that some of these people are gonna get like gang up and start pushing people to the front. I mean, I've heard of that kind of stuff before. Like, again, like we heard Moonlight the other night talking about the P Diddy incident, and that was kind of the same thing. People getting crushed and trampled and all of that. Like, have they not? Why haven't they developed some type of thing to where you can safely have standing room only 50,000 people venues and people not die? Like, why have nobody come up with some type
But
of a plan?
okay, people, you can blame. Okay, look, I'm not saying Travis Scott is not at fault, but this happened before at the same location in Houston, and everybody's acting like they're so shocked that this happened, but it happened before, and you didn't. There were no protections. Like, why wasn't there more security? Why didn't Travis's people do more security?
Here's the thing, though. Okay, Pacino Montana makes a very good point. If this ain't a reason to cancel Roberts, then I don't know what else to say. Now, he is the organ. It's different. It's like Drake. Like, I don't know what Drake involvement with the organization part of it is, but if Travis Scott is the founder, the organizer, and all that, the buck stops with him. And I don't care if he was on stage, you didn't see all that, and whatever else, whatever have you, which could be true. You can see all that. You're supposed to have stuff in place to protect your fans. If you can't see what's going on from when you're performing, then you need to have eyes on the ground, making sure that these people are safe. Why is it not protocols in place that you have people on the ground where shit starts happening fucked up, that you can't signal to somebody to say, hey, stop the show, we need to organize this shit and start pushing people back, and we need to kill the show so we can so we can preserve these people's lives. Because listen, you get 50,000 people pushing,
I
and
don't
then you
think
can do.
people know this. I don't think people know this about you, but you used to DJ a lot, right? You used to
Yes, we did.
DJs at like venues. I don't know, not this many people, but you used to DJ, so you already know what it's like, what's supposed to happen, what's supposed to be there. And you're like a small person. Like you weren't like with somebody as big as him with the crowd that he could pull. So everything that happened never should have happened. No 9-year-old should have been allowed. No infants should have been allowed. No children should have been there at
That's
all.
true. That's true. I don't know if they sell alcohol and all that kind of stuff at those venues. I don't know. I would imagine so, but I don't know if they did or not. But most definitely, you shouldn't bring your children to there. Come on, man. That's crazy. Patrice said, what y'all think about the theme? I thought it was a little strange. He had his head over there and he had his mouth wide open with flames and all that. That's that's suggestive, suggestive, and you know what I'm talking about, that demonic type stuff. It's suggestive. Now, is it for like shock and awe value? Who knows? Who knows if it's really that or not? But I mean, he did have flames, and he had this crazy looking thing over there, and it kind of looked a little weird. Um, you know, who knows? I don't know, but it looked weird. The Yellow Beezy situation, Bum Master, Yellow Beezy situation seems like a setup. He had a beef with some heavy hitter. I think Mo 32. It's slander. It's to slander's brand. Come on.
You
I
see
don't
this?
know.
You see this? You see this? You
I
see
don't
this
know.
right here? This is
I
this
don't
is the
know.
type of stuff that I was reading. How they're already cleaning it up, and like he was set up. Come on, man.
I
Come
mean,
come come on.
that's a whole lot of setup. But see, Bonnie said they have to get rid of the fences. I think it's more to it than that. They need to have people on the. Patrice said, "I fought the parents." Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, why you would bring your 9-year-old to a concert like that? That's insane. That's insane.
And it was late. This wasn't like a an early concert. This all happened
Yeah,
at close to 1 in the morning, I think.
right,
It was
right.
late out. It was really, really late. That boy should have been home. Well, I would have been home at 9 years old, probably asleep.
Does not do 9-year-olds really know who Travis Scott is?
Obviously they took him.
Okay, but Bomb Master is off topic. What's wrong with a delusional man thinking he can bag Maryland over there, feeling himself looking like he had 10? What is that? 10 Percocets pure nutcase with that long ass neck. Yeah, I mean, he's acting kind of strange over there, and I think he got him shook up over there. Pure evil, absolutely. Patrice Cannon. Let's see. Did you see his flyers? No.
Google his flyers. Google his flyers.
Okay.
Can you do it? You want me to do it? I'll do it.
Uh,
Let
let's
me see.
see. I got a couple of things. I don't know if I can share it though. Let me see. Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could. Let me. Let me see if I can go. Are you gonna be able to show? Oh, you're gonna take a look at it, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to show it though. And then the way my internet's set up, I don't know. Travis Scott flyers.
You know what? I'm not even gonna comment. I don't see it. I don't see all that everybody else is seeing, and I don't know if they did the flyers, but people are gonna say that they are. They're seeing all these things, and I'm not down. Okay, I don't believe in that. None of that stuff that they're talking about. Okay, so you can handle that part of this conversation. They just look like regular flyers to me.
Okay, let's take a look. Uh, okay, let me see how we're gonna do this. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, share. Let's take a look here. Okay, let's take a look. Excuse me. This is the one in question. Astro World Festival.
Yeah,
Can you see that?
I see it.
Houston, Texas, November 17th. Is that the one? That's not the one. No.
Yeah, this one right here on the end with the that what is that thing
This
that
one here.
merry-go-round thing?
Is that the one? It says November 17th, but it was before that. Like it's not November 17th. It's not. This was November. Today's the 10th, right? It had to be like the 8th or the 9th.
Do flyer. Google. Um,
Yeah. Look at that. What do you think about that? Um. Okay, let's go. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I
Okay,
just
what do you
see
think?
shock. I see shock value, but people are gonna see what they want to see.
He's on fire there. Okay, what do you think about this? What's going on with this sign up here on the
Oh
forehead? On the
God,
forehead? On the forehead? What's going on with that there, dude?
I don't
Come
know. You
on.
gotta ask Travis.
Okay, okay. Here's another flyer. A little strange there, pal. Looking a little crazy.
That's March 16th, 19.
No, it's March 16th through the 19th. Okay, these are just some of his flyers from the past. This is
Are,
what it looked
are
like.
you are you playing music on your end or some kind of
No, that's
what?
you.
No, it's not me.
That ain't me. I ain't playing no music.
Not music, but it sounds like
Might be
you
my
don't hear
background.
that.
What
No,
do you
it's
hear?
stop it. You're playing, right?
No, no. All I hear is your leather couches in the back.
You don't hear
Uh,
this noise coming
what
through.
what noise? Is it like static noise?
You're playing. Stop it. Stop it,
I'm not.
Paul. Stop it,
I'm not.
Trucker.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not playing anything. Look, what do you think
It,
about this right here? What do you think about this right here? All these flames and shit like that.
oh, okay. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like there were flames coming through my headset. Every time I was like, "That's what you did
No, I'm
something."
not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I didn't do nothing. I ain't did
I was
nothing.
hearing like flames and all this noise. It went away.
No,
You
it could
did
have been.
stop.
No, no. Okay, because remember I told you the other day that I was playing this right here. That chooses not to play right now. Anyway, I was playing that sign me up for sign that the sign me up drop, and I couldn't hear it. So maybe you heard some stuff I didn't hear. Could be. You see that she says not the one. I said, what would Kylie Jenner ever see in one of his kids? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, 2021 Astro World. There we go. Okay, let's tuck that in. 2021 Astro World. Let's see. 2021. Oops. What am I doing here? 2021 Astro World. This is Astro Van World. Astro World Festival. Astro World Festival. What was it? Flyers?
Yeah, the flyers. Type 2021 Astro World Festival for the flyers.
Shit. Can't spell. I can't even spell. Okay, there we go. Okay. Is this the one? A little strange. A little weird. Oh, it's a little weird there, pal. A little weird. You got eyeballs in the hands, and he's got the thing. That's the thing that he was uh with the mouth and shit, with the flames and shit. Let's see. Is this the one? This is the two. You got the eyeballs. It's definitely some weird shit going on. Open your eyes to a whole new universe. It's a little weird. Well, oh, here's the. Here, oh my. Wait, wait. How can I? Okay, hold on. Okay, this is what is this? Do you see that?
No, put it on the screen.
Oh,
Nobody can
you
see
got.
anything. It's just you.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, let's go. Okay. Hold on. Let's go back. I thought y'all could see it. You know, I'm still green at this a little bit. Okay, look. Let's go back at that. Okay, then let's go over here. My bad. I'm tripping. Okay. Okay, the flyers. Here we go. Okay, now. Can y'all see them now? Hopefully you can. Yeah, y'all can see all that stuff. Okay, now. This is a little weird right here. You got the hands with the two eyeballs in there, and that's pretty much what he had to set up, right? You think that's a little weird? You got this one right here too.
Yeah, those things, everything, all these flyers. Okay, I under now as I see all of this six, I get it. I totally get why people are saying the things that they're saying, and because who comes up with that stuff?
Okay, look at this. What do you think about that? Then you got this right here.
You know, oh, that one looks
A little weird.
skeletal or weird. Yeah.
A little weird,
See
right?
that one, that one over there towards the right. I remember Kylie Jenner had a birthday party, the first year, the first a birthday party when her daughter Stormy turned 1, and if you see that face where the everybody's walking into their mouth, like she had like a face of Stormy, the baby, looking just like that, where everybody was walking into Stormy's. It was an entrance into whatever the venue they were at, and it just looked really weird. Like all these people were coming in to be eaten up by Stormy. It just looked like it didn't look right for a kiddie birthday party. But then, like the one that you're looking at, was that at the festival? That skeletal thing?
Yeah, that's at the venue right there. That's and then you got he probably I don't know. It says 2021, so he had that one, and then he had this one too. I don't know if it was. It says Astro World. It says Astro World, but he has this. Yeah, it's Astro World. So did he have both of them there? He had this one and the other one. I mean, what the hell? That should look weird as hell. It's weird. Look, Astro World. Okay, and here's the 9-year-old that he got injured. 9-year-old is fighting for his life after he was trampled in the middle of the Astro World Festival tragedy. Now his family is calling for accountability. Look, that's the one that Benjamin Krupp is representing. That's a
I'm
shame.
not happy about this. The family's calling for accountability. What the fuck about you? You brought your kid there.
Yeah,
Where's your accountability? And I feel so bad for this baby, but what is your accountability as
because
parents? Where
that
does
baby don't know no better. That baby don't know no
yeah,
better.
where's your negligence in this particular situation?
You should never. I mean, come on, man. You should never take your children to a concert like that. That's crazy. What are you doing? Look at this. What are you doing? That's not for kids. Look at this. 8 dead and multiple injured. That's not for children. Look at all these flames and all these people. And I'm sure there's a bunch of drugs there. They were pricking They pricking security guards in the neck with drugs and shit. They had to get that dude Narcan, the security guard. That's crazy. You're not supposed to. Come on, man. You know, you shouldn't be taking. You shouldn't be bringing your kids here. Not at all. You shouldn't be taking your kids to no damn concert like that. That's crazy. They wonder why the kids be bad. It's because of what they watching and listening to, and not to mention is the parents. Would your parents ever take you to a concert like that?
No, never, never. No, no, no. They never would have took me there.
Who's thinking that that's okay though? Who's thinking that's okay? Look, not for kids at all. You're right. There's certain things. Listen, that's not a place. The kids, you supposed to take the kids to Disneyland. Don't take them to the fucking. Come on, man. You taking them to Astro World with 50,000
Patrice said
people?
Patrice said they had a press conference and said there was no evidence of any pricking. And you know what? I believe that. I believe that.
No. The
No.
police chief. The police chief said it was a prick in the neck. They had to give the security guard Narcan. I don't know where she got her reports from, but we saw it on television that the police chief in Houston, whatever who's ever presiding
Houston,
over
it's
that,
Houston. It's
yeah.
Houston.
But he would say that something about the sheriff, and because he was trying to distance himself too. But whoever that guy was that was on that's doing the press conferences, he said it was a prick in the neck, and they had to give the guy Narcan. So I don't know. I don't know what reports the Patrice was looking at, but the one I saw, they absolutely said he got pricked in the neck, and they had to get that guy Narcan. Let's see. Did y'all see where he was ordered to pay half that gardening and lightning? I know he was mad. Let's see. Kwame is a sleek weasel though. He might He might fitness Maryland out them. No, I doubt it. Let's see. It ain't safe to take them to Disney either with them changing the imagery. I think it's safer than Astro World. Would you say that Disneyland is safer than Astro World?
For sure. No, no question. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I people there has to be video and not from phones, not from cell phones. This should have been video. I would expect that his insurance company would insist upon videos or cameras around the venue. I mean,
Yeah,
you need that.
and here's the thing: if you got 50,000 standing room only, you gotta understand that you need some type of crowd control because people get drunk, and people do whatever, and you get a bunch of people doing a whole bunch of stuff, and people want to go ahead and think it's ha ha he, start pushing people, especially if you ain't never been in that situation before. You think it's all fun and games until people die. People got to get carried out of there. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They should have stopped that show, and should have had people on the ground monitoring the people on the ground. It should have had some type of barricades. It should have had like separation, some type of thing. Like I went to a concert, it wasn't 50,000 people, but I went to a concert with Too Short and MC Hammers. I'm updating myself. It was way back in the day. But they were standing room like that, and there was no there was no crowds pushing like that because they had space like spacing, and the way I had it set up. I guess you probably could if you really really wanted to, but they had it much better under control than this shit. I mean, it's like and then to bring your kids out there, that's insane. Let's see. Okay, what are we looking at? Let's see. It ain't safe to take. Okay, hold on. A little backwards. You see, he said, Brownsky said Mary doesn't want that shit back. So Chromie got to pay. Right. Crummy 626 got a freeze this winter in that haunted bando. Maryland can no longer talk about Kwame. How company policy. Company policy. Because the parents will let y'all to be arrested.
I
Yeah,
can't.
I mean, what the fuck was a 9-year-old doing? Absolutely. I mean, what the fuck? Like, what goes through your thought process to bring your 9-year-old to a concert? He had plenty of time in his life to do that. If you want to go to his own damn concert, he can go. Like, come on, man, that's crazy. He don't even know what the fuck a concert is at 9 years old. That's insane. See, I fault the 9-year-old's parents or guardian. He should have had not been. Absolutely. Now they're suing, and here's the thing: Benjamin Crump is over there. I get ambulance chaser advice from him. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Now, should that 9-year-old have been let in the building? I don't think so. I don't think that 9-year-old should
Abs-
even be let in.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. And not only that, even if this happened late at night. This happened late at night. I mean, like in the morning. What they should have been on their way home. But I don't know. Maybe they couldn't get out. I don't know the situation. But what I did see, I saw videos of people climbing on stage, yelling at the cameraman, trying to tell them
Right.
that there's like people hurt and like dead and I don't really know what happened after that. But what I do know is that Travis Scott and Drake went to Dave and Buster's for an after party.
After
They,
everybody got killed,
they both claimed they didn't know that anything was wrong, but they went to it. I don't
and you weren't
believe
trying to
that. I
find
don't
out.
believe that. I
You
don't.
you wasn't and you wasn't trying to find out either. You wasn't trying to find out either.
He didn't care. He didn't care, and he
I,
knows he didn't care.
I bet the mammy of the 9-year-old is a mammy who brags that their child has an iPhone, Jordan 72 inch screen, and tickets to see Dry. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Shake my damn head. What's going on with the imagery at Disney? They've been doing that for a while. It's kind of weird. Like I don't like Disney's weird too. Disney's a little weird too. Like I don't like it's I've seen some stuff that it's a little questionable. And then you got all this other stuff. Look at Kid Cudi. Let me show you. In fact, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. Kid Cudi in the wedding dress. Let me
It,
pull it up. Let me
can
pull this
someone?
up.
I'm gonna Google that too. I want to know why Kid Cudi was in a wedding dress. What is up with all these rappers wearing skirts, man?
It's a thing. It's an easy way to get publicity, I guess.
Well, actually, I'm seeing pictures of him. Uh, he's been wearing makeup for a while.
Does he wear a blotter? Look at this dude, man.
Is he gay?
Lord,
He's gay. Is he gay or not?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because he's sitting up here on my screen, Bridal Look 2021.
See,
He's
I
actually
can't.
holding hands with a dude in a bridegroom dress, and then he's wearing makeup in a separate thing, a
Can you
separate
see this?
picture.
Can you see? Oh, you can't see it yet. Okay, let me see. How do you? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I need to do it over. Let me see. I need to do it over. This dude, man. I mean, you need publicity that bad? Like, God, like, what the fuck, man? Like, look at this.
But he might be gay. He might be bisexual. By the pictures that I'm seeing, he could go either
See,
way.
and I can't figure out why this shit is so low. This is not the best thing. But look, can you see me scrolling? This dude got a wedding dress on. Is that in a masculine way? You
No.
see that? You see that?
No, you know what I meant. That's not you this is not how Russell Westbrook wore his skirt, his kilt. This is all feminine, girly. There's no mistaking what this looks like.
Let me see. I can't click on. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing it. Why people like what's up with this space right here? I can't get this space out here. But anyway, uh, it's weird. Look at that. He got matching shoes and matching socks. He got lace socks on. Look at that. The fuck are you doing? And you got the nerve to have a neck tattoo. He's definitely got makeup. Does he have makeup on? You the
Of
beauty
course.
expert. Oh.
He has makeup. And he wore this dress because you're doing exactly why he wore this dress to get the attention, and is getting the attention from you by you bringing it up, showing it to the world. You paid attention to him, so now he's like, okay, I'm going to do that again, like another gown, probably someplace.
Brown Skin Lady says, these entertainers make me sick with all this shocking theatrics for entertainment. Yes.
No, for real. Like, what is he wearing a dress for? I mean, a skirt or whatever. This is a
Publicity.
real dress. This isn't like Russell Westbrook. This is a real dress.
Most definitely. LaFonso says, you sound sexy as hell.
Really? God, my
Yeah.
voice is like, I'm just getting my voice back, LaFonso. So you must like this type of voice. Thanks.
Patrice said he look a hot mess.
No, he really does. He does. He does. He doesn't look pretty. Like, he really didn't put any effort. He looks like he did his makeup himself. That's what he looks like. He didn't have a makeup artist work it for him.
Joe says kids look up to these celebrities. That's the problem with these generation. And I'm from this era, instead of looking up at your parents or people that do good in the community. That's been a thing for a long time. People people have been looking up to celebrities for a long time. Joe says Trucker wears leggings allegedly. No leggings over here. No leggings over here.
You sure? You sure you don't have long johns? Long johns are male leggings.
No, I don't wear long johns. Although back in Preston, I used to wear long john because it was freezing, and there's almost no windows in the whole facility. Because people, what they would do is they would bust the windows out and make shanks with them. So they kept it so that it's either you make shanks or you don't have no windows. So one of the two. So the police will bust all those out. Yeah. Let's see.
Are you kidding me? They actually busted. They took away the windows for the kids so nobody would be able to be warm.
No, they took away the windows so nobody would be able to make a shank. They don't give a shit about you being warm or not. They took the shit so they don't kill nobody in there, and we don't have you don't have any because they're like plexiglass,
That
right?
place was really, really off the chain for real. That place was not. It should have been closed down a long, long time ago.
Listen. They didn't call it gladiator school for nothing. They didn't
But
call it
can you?
gladiator.
But you know what? I did read up on Preston, and they don't. In the 1950s, a child, a 15-year-old, was beaten to death. Nobody knows who beat the boy to death, but he was buried on school grounds in an unmarked grave, and his death was never reported. And I'm sure he was not the first or the last. And not only that, there are 18 teenage boys that were buried on Preston grounds. And for what purpose? How do teenage boys die? What did they die of? That And the school closed. It just closed recently. It closed like recently, like in the 1990s, I think.
They
Was
probably
it the
died of
1990s?
they probably died of a lack of blood pressure.
Strangulation,
No,
beaten.
when you losing blood, you don't have a lot of blood pressure. So who knows? I don't know. That was before my
But
time.
when you were there, what stories did you hear about the place? I mean, you must have heard rumors.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it be cracking, and I heard you better be on your p's and q's. And I heard that if a motherfucker want that fade, you better take that because you're gonna be in trouble. That's what I heard. I heard
But did the
present day. I
guards
heard
did the guards ever abuse you? But ever? No. The guards themselves, did they ever abuse you guys?
in terms of coming in riots and shit. Do they shoot those tear gas things at you? Absolutely.
No, if
It's
you guys were ever disrespectful, like say you said "fuck you, Mister So and So" or whatever, did they ever do anything to you, or were they just abusive? So your only violence came from other guys your age, other teens in the facility
not
in
necessarily.
Preston.
You like that like if you like for example if it's like if there's a reason that the goon squad got to come in, you getting fucked up. Period. You getting fucked up. You gonna get you getting some type of punishment for having them come in there like that. You're gonna get some type of punishment, and it's not gonna be it's not gonna be nothing good. Not gonna nothing nice. Is it Kid Cudi? I see him weird. This person talk right here.
Do you listen to his work?
Kid Cudi? No,
Yeah.
I don't. I don't even know who that is. I mean, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't. Kid Cudi. I didn't know who he was. I know he's a rapper. LaFonso says I'm in love. He's in love with your voice. I don't. I don't really know who he
Some
is. I don't. Really,
Someone names Vice Versa wants to come up. You want to let them up?
yeah, I got.
Don't show them. Don't show them on the screen though, until they look like they sound like they're legit.
I gotta remember how to do that. Let me see. How can I do that? Let me see. I gotta do this. Vice versa.
Don't worry, I'm not a porn bomber. I was calling up to ask, like, is it really Travis Scott's? Can y'all hear me well, by the way?
Yeah, we can hear. We can hear.
Is it really Travis Scott's fault? Like, I'm not trying to excuse what happened and the tragedy and everything, but
Uh,
was it really his fault?
if he's the founder of the buck stops with him. I would think. Should you have people? If you got 50,000 people standing room only, I mean, if for nothing else, you have tragedies that's happened prior to that concert. Like we talked about the other day. Or one of our guests was involved with the P. Diddy incident at the high school where they had a bunch of people rushing and crushing people like that. So you gotta understand that if you're encouraging mosh pits and you got encouraging all these violent type dances at your concerts, I mean, you got to
Mm,
understand that it might be some type of violence kicked off in there, and
I
people
hear
get
you
killed.
there, but I come from the death metal and deathcore and hardcore world, the metal era, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we had mosh pits all the time, and no one ever died, you know. But we also had courtesy. If someone fell down, we pick them back up, you know.
Right.
And there was that camaraderie. I said that. I butchered that word so wrong. But there was this
Man,
brotherhood, you know.
Camaraderie, right? You meant
man,
camaraderie.
Thank
man,
you, thank you.
You're
man, man,
welcome.
May I
You
ask
see,
how
what
old you
happened
are?
at that show, in my opinion, was chaos. The venues didn't know what they were planning, and they didn't. They were amateurs doing a big venue, in my opinion. I don't know if that's the case
May
or anything.
may I ask how old you are?
I'm 29.
You're 29. So you were involved. Okay, so were you young? Because look, I remember like when I was in my 20s and stuff. I mean, it was punk rock, and I remember mosh pits and all that. I mean, I never participated, but I had friends of mine that were into that type of music and stuff, and they used to talk
Oh,
about
you
mosh
see,
pits.
punk rock was the beginning of it. Then it grew into hardcore, and
Okay,
then and death metal came out at the same time, and they combined into deathcore, like bands like Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, Lamb of God, where they would have like it was creative mosh pits, like circle pits, regular mosh pits, hardcore dancing and stuff like that. And I've heard of people fainting, but that's because of overheating. But what I got from that interviews that I've heard in Houston, it was actually really cold at that time. So, and it was outside. Like most metal shows are inside and
Yes,
compact.
yes, yes, yes.
now
That's true. Most
now
of
the
that stuff happened inside, and it was a smaller. It wasn't 50,000 people. It wasn't even 20,000 people. It was really small amount of
Yeah,
people.
metal shows are usually like what 400 or 500 people at best.
now
Yeah,
that's,
there's not
that
enough.
was my next question. Like like you can do some damage even with like 400 people, but you got 50,000 people, and let's say you have 10,000 people pushing that shit to the front. Somebody gonna get fucked up. And you're right. They're amateurs. You can't have 50,000 people out there. I don't know if they sold alcohol at the venue. It most certainly was drugs there because did you hear about how they were pricking people in the neck and all of that stuff? They had the security guard got put down
Yeah,
there
I've even
with
heard
drugs.
stories of like people are handing out $100 bills laced with fentanyl, and to be honest, we don't know if that's true. I'm gonna believe that officer if he said that,
Yeah, yeah. And
but
they
we
had to
don't
give him
know if
that.
it's true.
They had to give him the Norcan. They had to give him the Norcan to get him back because somebody overdose or something like that. He was like, or he was
And
having
to
some
be
kind of over.
honest, metal didn't start off satanic. Like it wasn't Metallica, Slayer. They weren't satanic. For goodness gracious, most of Slayer's kind of Catholic. But it's hard to tell.
So So you think that okay, so you've been in the venues where like the mosh pit and what was the genre I'm sorry. What was the genre of music that you said that it was that you were involved in?
In my day, it was deathcore, and it's still
Deathcore.
deathcore. Deathcore is still alive.
Deathcore. And I've been seeing a lot of recently that there's also like a
And you know what?
uh,
I'm genuinely surprised that rappers are like taking at least the new rappers are taking on the mosh pit culture. Because back in Tupac's day or Bone Thugs' day, there was no mosh pits in the crowd.
well, there is a genre of hip hop nowadays that have the heavy metal style, where there is like it's kind of sounds like like the really growly low frequency voice that they were like that kind of thing, like when they did
Yeah,
the
growl screams.
they have a rap now genre now, and a lot of it is coming out like Canada and some of the other countries, but there's also there's a movement with that and I think that I forget what they call it. I don't know if it's heavy metal rap or some whatever they call it, hip hop. It's some kind of stuff like that, but where they have that really low, that punk rock style
Yeah,
vocal type to their raps,
yeah, I've
and
heard it.
and it's what do they call it? Do you know? I'm not for
No,
sure.
but the younger kid showed me it, and it's even brutaler than
Right,
what they show. Like they're actually screaming to rap beats, and there's a
right,
genre of them. I don't know what it's exactly called because there's so few rap artists that do that, but it does
right,
exist.
right. And I think that maybe Travis Scott's music is like a watered down version of that. So like
Yeah,
I've never heard like when you go to a mainstream like a mainstream rap artist concert where they're doing any type of mosh pits. So I'm thinking that the Travis Scott music is like a watered down version of that hardcore, hardcore, like punk rock rap, how whatever we want to call it,
I
style of
agree with
music.
you. I agree with you. Yeah.
And you have you been in mosh pits?
In my younger days, yeah, but now when I go to metal shows, I'm just the dude in the back enjoying the music.
Why is that? Why is it you no longer participate in mosh pits?
Um, Honestly, because I'm not drunk enough to do it anymore.
Well, I'm saying you get aggressive and like I mean I had friends that were involved
But
like
you
in the
see, let me stop you there. In the
go ahead.
metal world, it's to let aggression out. And if you knock someone down, you pick them up. Even there's girls in the mosh pit, you know. But you don't fucking push girls like you would push a guy, you know. You let the girls do their thing, you know. And if someone falls, being a man or a woman, you pick them back up. You don't let them stay there and trample on them. What I'm saying is that it was an overcrowded venue. It was, they didn't, I think the venue was too stupid and idiotic to know what they were getting their hands onto.
But it is
And
Travis's fault, though. It's his company's fault, the
all right,
manager's
okay,
fault.
let me stop you there. When you're on stage, the lights are on you and you can hardly see the crowd. I think the only reason he saw the ambulance was because of the lights, you know? And I'm not trying to justify if he did or did not see what was happening, or if he heard the chants of the crowd saying, stop the show. I can't speak for him on that. But there
No,
are factors that are
no,
included.
what I meant was and it's not even that. It was do you know how there's like a building, you know when you get into a building and you always see like the fire, it's always at the front. The fire department says this building can only hold a maximum of like 400 or 500 or 1,000 people. That venue was not supposed to hold 50,000 people. I don't
Or
believe
what do
that.
you,
I won't
or what
believe
do you
that.
do when there's like, I'm guessing the age range is like 25-year-olds rushing into there, or not even going to the metal detectors, just not some of them not even paying the tickets, you know, just rushing into there. How do you stop like a group of how do you stop a mob?
So
It's really hard. Really
what type
hard.
of was it a fence that was like, I mean, what type of enforcement, like that door or whatever it was must have been flimsy, like it was just easy to just get through if people
Yeah, and
could
that's a
get through
factor.
like that, but there should have been more security. No matter what, there should have been enough security that should
But
not
that's
have
what I'm saying.
happened.
They were amateurs. They didn't know what they were in store for.
Have you ever been to a Travis Scott concert before?
Fuck no, I'm into old school rap.
Okay, so do you think there's any time because there's a lot of opinion floating around saying that it's demonic, the music's demonic. What are your feelings about that? Do you think what do
Oh,
you think
let's
about
be real. Everything's demonic. Even the Big E's are demonic.
the what?
If you want to, if you the Big E's, the Beatles are demonic. You know when they
Oh,
said they were
yeah,
bigger than God.
yeah, yeah.
Anything could be demonic. But I don't know if Travis Scott approved of his stage front. And even if he did approve of it, I don't know if he was in store for what that really meant. I don't know if he really is satanic or even knows. But we should be looking at the people behind the curtain and not the people on stage in a way.
Yeah, because he's just the front guy. Absolutely.
Let's be real.
Uh,
Travis Scott was a nobody at one point, but he got recruited by people who probably took advantage of him, or he probably knew what he was in store for. You know, like I said, I can't talk for him,
well, now how
but
do you
there's a
feel?
lot of
Go ahead.
factors that go into this, and his apologetic video didn't seem sincere. I agree with everyone, but
Mm-mm.
I do agree that he was. I guess the scapegoat.
Do you want to
And
play his? Do you want to play his apology video?
no, I don't. I've seen it so many times already. It's so
everybody said
it's
everybody said
Everybody in the chats seen his apology video. You know
pretty
what?
much.
People made a big deal. People said there were people talking about because let's be real. Who shoots in video in black and white? Nobody. What was his deal with trying to make it a black and white video? Like who told him to do that? He was told to do that. And then he's like pulling his hair out and acting like he gave a fuck. I don't believe he gave a shit, honestly. He's like,
if
I
we're
bet you
gonna if we're gonna
in his mind, he said, yo, that's on them. I ain't tell them to come. They knew the score when they came. I bet you that's what he was thinking. And he went to Dave and Buster's believing that nothing was gonna happen and he was just having a good old time. He knew people were hurt. He had to.
But then again, if you know artists, they're pretty high, dude. They're on drugs a lot. So even if he did notice the people being carried away or anything, he must have been drugged up. And also, how come no one's going after Drake or Kim Kardashian the
They're
same
suing.
way?
Why Kim? Why go after Kim? Kim didn't do
Wasn't she
anything.
there at the show? Wasn't she there at the show?
Yeah, but that's not her show. That was Drake saying there, so people are gonna sue him. But Kim didn't do anything. That's
They're
But
like
she was an
definitely
influence. She was backstage. She wasn't on stage. She could have said something.
yeah, but you and me could have been backstage too. And are we to blame? Why would we
No,
get to
first of
blame for
all,
that?
me and you would never be at a Travis Scott concert.
You're right. You're absolutely right. 100%.
But they are suing Drake though. They're suing Drake. He's got some they got like 46 lawsuits right now, and he's definitely one of them that's being sued.
Yeah,
Or
they're
let's
gonna.
wait. Let's wait a year or so and see where that goes. It's
Yeah,
gonna go nowhere.
yeah, yeah. But so I think maybe some of them might have some merit because if you have 50,000 people there and if people are getting crushed, somebody's got to be held accountable. There's definitely some negligence there. Like you, I mean, you could have had people on the ground there, like trying to control the crowd and stopping the show, or if nothing else, have somebody on walkie talkies to get to Travis Scott to tell, hey, calm the fuck down, or you could have some space in there sometime, like barricade it off, like so many people can get in these sections and we barricade it off
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
And what
So
I'm
there's
trying to
definitely
say is factors, and not just me being a critic or whatever. But what I do find suspicious is that some of the paramedic teams didn't even know how to do CPR. Now that's
really.
suspicious there.
Well, because I think didn't he have like there's like a protocol where he has to hire a certain amount of like health like first
Not even
responders.
that, dude. There was a professional nurse on there that was trying to help people, and she was freaking out because some of the paramedic people didn't even know how to do CPR, and that should be basic. That should be day
That's
one.
that's day one training. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. No sense. Yeah, he's getting sued. He's gonna have to pay. I don't know if it's gonna go to trial, but he's gonna have to pay out a lot of settlements.
And a
And
lot of
Live
times,
Nation. Oh, Live Nation also is being sued.
yeah,
So
they're
this
suing
it's like
everybody.
both of them messed up big time. Both of them. Because Live Nation should have been they should have made sure that the venue was secure. Travis should have made sure the venue was secure. But he does this. This happened before. He has a history of this. So
But I mean, I'm sure in the past there's been like large standing room only venues like that where stuff like this doesn't happen. Is it
But
just the
but
style
you
of
see,
music?
it wasn't a venue. It was a festival.
Well, I'm saying like festivals. Like I'm sure there was been festivals. Like there's been tons of festivals where there's a large.
one
Well,
moment. One moment.
But
Vice
you
versa.
see,
Vice,
festivals like Lollapalooza and stuff like that. It's just like chill music and everything. This
vice
is a
versa.
hype rap show. I'm sorry,
I'm
Vice
what
just
were you
saying.
saying?
vice versa. Brown skinned lady, she's one of our moderators. She said Kim had nothing to do with it. Do you mean Kylie? You don't mean Kim. You mean
Yeah,
Kylie, right?
they're all the
Right.
same to me.
Okay. All right.
So you're saying that the style of music had an influence on whether or not that type of
Of
stuff happened.
course, yeah. The Phoenix or bands like I don't know Maroon 5 aren't gonna put up that kind of hype that Travis has, which is like the new age rap movement that's going on, which is kind of like mumble rap but hype and uh, other influences. There's so many genres of rap I can't even say.
Yeah. So you're saying that if it was for example, a Bee Gees concert, they wouldn't be rushing the stage necessarily.
Of course not. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. That's not gonna get people
so
bouncing.
so if you say that though, do you think that some of the idea behind some of the lawsuits would be that very thing that a Bee Gees concert wouldn't be as volatile as a Travis Scott, and though consequently Travis Scott may be encouraging that type of behavior in his music.
All I'm saying is that the prosecutors will have to find good evidence that Travis Scott intentionally wanted what happened that day.
But I'm saying, just like you said just now, it's the style of music. Could it be that the style of music is enough to meet the threshold of him being responsible for some of that stuff?
I'll go deeper. Should we make some music illegal?
No.
No, but
No.
you should definitely know what your music it has a potential to cause by way of incitement of certain type of activity. So,
They
for
do this
example,
every generation they had a problem with rock. Every generation got a problem with every style of music. I mean, you don't have to do what Travis tells you to do when he yells it from the stage. Just because he says it doesn't mean you got to do it. You know what I mean? It's it's just I haven't. I'm not. I don't even know Travis's music, but every generation goes through that. They didn't like heavy metal. They thought that was evil and demonic. They don't like a lot of stuff.
Patrice says, with the devil on stage, death was bound to happen if he asked me. Was the devil on stage, or was it just like the
I think
fire?
he's speaking of these alien figures walking on top of the stage. I don't know if that was a projection or if there was actors, but it did raise a brow with me. That was weird.
So like some weird raising of eyebrows. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think
that's a problem. That's a problem. He needs to explain how that was done, because that's what it is. Everybody's thinking, "Oh my God, there were devils up on stage," and people are just running with all of this. Dude, tell people how you got that to look like that, so they can just shut the fuck up. Because if not, they're gonna think that you literally summon demons to walk the stage with you.
Well,
but you gotta see is what if he didn't know? They just pay, hey, go on stage and we'll pay you this amount of money and you'll be ridiculously rich. But by the way, we're gonna set up the whole stage projection.
You
Is
still
it really
gotta
his
practice,
fault?
but you still have to rehearse though. Nobody just goes out like that without rehearsing, don't they?
Hey, if you do shows every year, you're pretty used to what the curriculum is.
But here's the thing. He's the founder of that festival. That's the problem. So you can't say, "Well, I was just hired to go there." No, he's the founder.
True.
He's the founder of that festival. So,
but let's be real. He didn't put up all the money for the festival.
No, but if you put your name behind that, anytime you put
he has investors behind him. There's what the mafia called. I think it's called the black hand or the backhand or something like that.
Yeah, but here's also another thing. It's his music too. Like you said yourself, that it's an aggressive style of music. And again, like if you could have Lawrence Welk up there, have 100,000 people, and they're not rushing the stage. But if you have a 50,000 person concert with Travis Scott, who's encouraging mosh pits and shit, you might want to take more precaution, and to ensure people's safety, so that
Yeah,
you don't,
and it's
you know,
sad that it's mostly kids that like go to him.
like we name up
It's
this little
almost
bit.
like it's almost. Let's go back to the Beatles. In Beatles in the heyday, they were the shit. They were top dog, and there was girls. There's video camera footage of girls fainting in the crowd. Luckily, none of them died. But
I think it was fainting because they were
hysteria, I believe, is the word.
they were fainting. Not, I don't think they were fainting from what they fainted from at the venue the other day, but I think it was fainting because like they were just so overwhelmed with emotion and stuff like that. Because no, I mean, I never heard of I've only heard of a few incidences where crowds have like done this type of thing. Like it was the P Diddy incident. It was there was some incidences where individual, like they didn't rush the stage, but like Woodstock type stuff, and they had all kinds of stuff going on there. But and just problems in general, like that festival that Ja Rule and then was involved with, where they just screwed the whole thing up. So I mean, there's that stuff happens, right? But like this type of thing, like this, like you encouraging certain things, like he had prior cases that he pled guilty to because I guess he was inciting certain things, like people to rush the gates at another venue, and then another incident he had some other kind of thing he had to account for.
Yeah, some kid jumped off a third balcony in the stadium and got paralyzed, but he didn't
Yeah.
plead guilty to it. He's still it's that case still in trial.
So but they somehow implicated him in that whole incident, though, right?
Of course, because he has money, bro. People don't sue the poor.
and
People don't
and
sue a
and
garbage man.
right, and influence, though.
They
So
sue J.P. Morgan.
yeah, right. So yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, we're gonna find out. We're gonna what happens. It's gonna be drawn out. It's gonna take a
But
hit.
you know what's sad is that it's gonna probably take 5-6 years till we finally find out. It finally gets in court.
Right.
But there'll be a lot of settlements before that. Not everybody's going to wait for trial. They're going to get some settlement money out of it.
It ain't
Yeah, they're
gonna be
gonna
the
get
people.
millions.
It ain't gonna be the pill. It ain't gonna be the people. It's gonna be the Live Nation. They gonna want
Live
all this stuff
Nation.
to go.
Live
They gonna want
Nation
all
is,
this stuff to go away. They gonna want all this stuff to go away.
and
They
they'll
gonna
pay
hurry
it
up.
all out. They'll offer whatever. But you know something? The 9-year-old, I still
Oh
hold
yeah,
his
that one's
family.
sad.
I hold his family accountable for what happened more so than I do Travis and his people. That boy shouldn't have been out there that late. I don't. Why
There's
would you
no
bring a
reason.
9-year-old to a concert like that?
There's no reason a 9-year-old should be there at all. I don't care what time it is. No.
When you were going to your mosh pit parties, vice versa, were there any 9-year-olds hanging out?
Fuck no. I'm sorry to cuss. I don't know if I could cuss on here.
No.
Yeah, you can now. It's past 20 minutes. It's past 2 minutes. Yeah, you can say no. You can say fuck no. It's okay.
Yeah. No 9-year-olds, huh?
Yeah, like my friend, he's a fellow metalhead like me, but he doesn't influence his son to listen to metal. That dude's still listening to Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark.
It's the most annoying song ever, but it's got like 100 million views or something on YouTube. Yeah, maybe they should have been singing "Baby Shark" at the Travis Scott concert, and then maybe that might have made a difference. What do you think?
I think it would have been even more cryptic because it was so overcrowded.
Oh,
Hearing a
Joe.
baby song.
Joe's saying, "Why you guys blaming the 9-year-old on Travis but not the parent?" Who's I don't know who you're talking to,
No,
but I'm blaming the parents. Me,
yeah,
Yeah, she
Marilyn.
just
I'm
blamed the
blaming the
parent,
parents.
bro. She
yeah,
just blamed the parent.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
blaming the
yeah.
parents. I That baby shouldn't have been out there. Not at a party like that. Not that late anyway. When it got dark, they should have been like, it's time to go. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to make
I,
our way outside.
didn't okay. So, how many artists? I mean, like, how long did the festival last? Like, how many like artists? Do you know anything about that? Like, how many artists it was?
It was multiple artists, but like in between sets, it was like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So
Yeah.
and it
So,
was weird because usually in like rap sets, I've noticed that they just play music, but in this instance, they just played like weird bass, like trembling and random drum beats, and it was weird because it was repetitive. And I've
yeah,
never
like,
seen a rap concert like that.
See, and that is why people that's why you see all these videos. I was trying to get information about this on YouTube, but all I keep seeing was devil and the Illuminati and Satan, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I just want to know who was on stage with this man, what happened, and I had to go to legit news sources to get normal stuff to hear. But it's because of that music, like you said. That's why people are saying that he's devil affiliated. Why are you doing that? Why? Like what was the reason for all that bass, heavy bass, like that scary horror music thing, and you wondering why people think that you were serving the devil, Lucifer, and you offer. And now they're gonna say he offered up sacrifices, but those
yeah.
sacrifices aren't gonna gain him more fame. Isn't that why you sacrifice people for more fame and money? I mean, I
Have y'all
assume.
discussed the stage area yet? Like the stage presence?
Say
Have
that
I
one time.
what?
Have y'all discussed the stage presence yet? Or how
No,
like the
not
stage?
not yet. Did you know anything about it?
First of all, it seemed weird that it seemed like a portal in the background.
Yeah,
Yes.
like where you were walking through or something like that. Like you walk through there or something like that. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because his mouth was open and they had flames and shit coming in and out of there. Yeah, it was a little strange.
I mean, is Travis known for having concerts like that? This is the first time you've heard about it. Vice versa.
I wouldn't know to be honest. Hold on, Patrice Cannon. I think Marilyn Manson needs spiritual awakening because Deborah. That's funny you should mention that. Kanye West, who I think is a very good rapper,
Oh no,
actually,
Patrice. I believe the devil is real. Don't get it twisted. I believe that, but I'm just trying to figure out.
hold on, but
I
did
would
not
I would like to know what the meaning, why Travis was doing all that, like satanic stuff, what people will consider satanic stuff on the stage. He
or
needs to
maybe
answer
he's
that.
because he's the scapegoat, in my opinion, to be honest.
Oh, you believe that? You really believe
Yeah,
that?
a useful idiot. And the Illuminati. I'm gonna say Illuminati, and it's gonna sound corny, but like higher ups are gonna use that, you know.
Right. So let me ask you, vice versa. Have you been following? Because that's one of the stories that we're following today. The other two are the Yella Beezy story and the Kyle Rittenhouse story. Do you have any thoughts on either one of those two? Because Kyle Rittenhouse, he was boohoo crying on there on his testimony, and then Yella Beezy got
Isn't
arrested
Kyle
for.
Rittenhouse the dude who was protesting and shot someone?
Well, he was claiming to be protecting property against the rioters and looters, and one thing led to another, and he ended up killing. Was it one
I
or two
say
people?
let him free. That was self defense.
Yeah, that's what they're pretty much claiming. But
I
we'll
mean,
see
I
what
live in
happens.
Texas. Everyone owns guns. If you're gonna
Yeah.
break into someone's house, get ready to have the consequence being of someone shooting you. But that's a
But
different story, you know.
But the thing was that he was 17. I don't think he was. I mean, I don't think he was supposed to be having a gun at 17. There's some issue with that, and then he wasn't from the area, and the people that owned the property didn't ask him to protect the property. So there's a bunch of stuff that was going on.
I
The
mean,
type.
it could have been propaganda. He could have been set up. Like 17-year-olds don't know shit. They go to Travis Scott concerts, you know.
Right,
But
right, right.
No.
to be honest, I don't have any insight on that.
Yeah, yeah. What about the Yella Beezy? Have you heard? Do you follow rap or do you follow? What's your genre of music of choice?
I love all music. I'll listen to pop, like Cyndi Lauper. I'll listen to rap. My favorite's Tupac. I think he was the realest fucking rapper ever.
Right.
But I'm mainly into metal and some punk rock, but not the UK punk rock. That shit's gay. Um,
Uh, is Godsmack considered metal?
is Creed considered metal? Let me answer that question with the question.
What's the other one? What's the other one I should listen to? It was Godsmack. What about Nirvana?
Don't you? Nirvana was post punk
Post punk.
in a way that it was not really post punk, but it was grunge.
Or what about
But like
Nickelback?
Nickelback is radio rock.
Radio rock. So Nirvana is post punk. So is there but they do have a punk aspect to their music though.
Yeah, all their influences are punk, so they're post, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, well, vice versa. We enjoyed having you on. A lot of
Thanks so
insight
much.
on what's going on.
Yeah. Come back again.
Come back
Come back
again.
again,
We'll,
please. You're
de- we'll
always welcome.
Yeah,
Always.
we'll definitely be
I'll
talking
make sure
about.
I'll
Go
make
ahead.
sure to subscribe and thank you for having me up. It's been a pleasure, both of y'all, and the chat.
Yeah.
So
And sometimes like Trucker can't see, like I don't know why he can't see the private. I could see it. Like I
I
look
can
over
see
and
it
said, "Who's
too.
over here?" He says, "Can I come up?" He goes, "Can I come up or no?" 10:33, right? And then he goes, I guess that's a no." And I
That's it.
looked, I'm like, "Oh, there's somebody over
I need
here."
a bigger screen. I got this toggle. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I can't never see it for some reason, but it's all good.
Nah, now we know
Well,
though. So yeah,
yeah,
definitely you can come up.
yeah.
We it's
Yeah,
you know what? You don't want the he just got to be careful, because he's getting a lot of you get a lot of these crazy, losers.
yeah, I come from the drama scopes and I understand porn bombers and everything. So it's good to be safe and sound. And I'm glad that you told him so I could come up. So thank you everyone.
You're
Have a
welcome.
wonderful fucking life and I love you all. Damn it. Later.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Same
Yeah,
here.
yeah. He was awesome. I liked him. Yeah, Patrice said I liked him too. Yeah, he had a lot. He had a lot of good insight. I
Yeah,
think,
especially since the type of music that Travis is doing is based off of
yeah,
what
he's a
he's
mosh
into.
pitter. He's a mosh pitter.
And but
I always wanted to get in a mosh pit. I heard you get to punch people. You just punch them.
yeah, I bet you would love that the most.
I should have asked him that. Can you punch people in the mosh pit? I meant to ask.
Vice versa, if you're still here, type in the chat and answer that question for
Yeah,
Trucker.
I forgot to
Trucker's
ask you.
violent ass.
Can you punch people in the mosh pit and that'd be okay? I forgot to answer that. Damn, I should have answered that. Let's say, Joe, you mean this afternoon when he was drunk, outed self talk as being white? Self talk is white? Wait a minute.
he,
Wait a minute. What did I miss here?
he
Who did
finally,
something?
finally, they said that he finally outed him as white.
Oh, hell no. Hold on. Let's see. Brownskin said Nirvana was grunge.
It was. It's grunge, but I think it was based off of punk. Like what he said, it's like punk, but they called
Yeah.
it grunge later.
Yes, post punk. I guess that's post punk though. Thank you, vice versa. See, let's see. Hold on. See, where's Joe? See, okay. Brown skin lady. Did you see Kwame getting emotional and making threats at MHB? Laughed my ass off. That was funny as hell. He was threatening most hated blogger. You mean this afternoon when he was drunk and out of the dog? Okay. He said, Brown said, I saw bits he outed self talk. Wow. So he's snitching? He's snitching? He's snitching? Hold on. Hold on.
Sign me up for the whole bitch ass nigga line.
Sign him up because he's snitching.
Yep, exactly.
See, Joe, yep, he was praising self talk and said that it doesn't matter if he was white. Unbelievable. Yes, Hood.
So that means that he doesn't mind a white man because all
That
self talk
oh
does is
wait no
attack black people.
that's not what it means. That means he using them white boy
White boy
tactics.
tactics.
Sign me up for the whole bitch ass nigga line.
He using white boy tactics.
White boy tactics.
Self talk is a lame. That's the ultimate white boy tactic to have a white boy
Joe
using
said
the
that Joe
self
said
talk
that
tactics.
Kwame said that it was on site from MHB. Dude, just go fly out to St. Louis where he's
First
from.
of all,
Shit.
first of all,
Just go
first of all,
fly out to St. Louis. Go there and do
no,
what you gotta
no,
do.
no, no, no. Crummy 629 or 626. No, Crummy 626, the deputy, because he's not 6'9" no more. He's 626. Crummy 626, the deputy, don't even know what on site is.
Did he say on site? I bet you it was the people in the chat that said on site.
Yeah,
People in the chat said on site. I don't think he said that. I don't think he
no.
said it.
If you're hanging out with self talk, you have no idea what on site is. Stop it. Knock it off. Big Bum said, "Did you contact Kwame yet?" I think you. They said that they remember when you said you liked his hat and his glasses. They think you really. They think you like him. However, however, oh, here's the other thing. Um,
What?
the dress.
Brown skin lady, nut to butt, nut to butt, nut to butt. You know who gave nut to butt?
Yeah.
You know who gave him that, right?
I mean, listen. I'm not gonna listen. You tell me
No,
what
he
did.
ain't talking. He ain't talking about you. What's his name? Gave him that name.
Oh yeah. Tommy. So Kwame said he sees him. Let's see. When he sees him, he going to let him punch him first and use the knock it off. If you don't knock it off, who's letting Maryland? If you see somebody you don't like and you talking about this on site, you gonna let them punch you first?
Absolutely not. That's what on site means. On site means it doesn't matter where that person is, who they're around, what they're doing. It's on site.
Who's listening to this lunatic say that he gonna let him punch? You know what that means?
Sign me up for the whole bitch ass nigga line.
Listen. Who is letting somebody punch them in the face first? Do you know you can get knocked out that way? You better not let me punch you in the face first. Stop it. You gonna night night. You going night night.
You at least expect the person to like put their hands up. You're looking for somebody to defend themselves when they're looking at
You going
you.
night night? You finna go night night?
I know, nut to butt is from Kwame's freestyle. It was a hot fire. Hot fire. Yeah.
It's been that hot fire. That hot fire. You know what that is? That's Dylon. Remember Dylon? You remember Dylon? Oh no.
Dylan.
You remember Dylon? From that.
Dylan.
You remember from from that P Diddy a reality show, Making the Band. You remember him? Remember Dylon? You don't remember Dylon?
Oh, you talking about the person. There's a song. There's a song that has that, I guess it's called Dylan, Dylan, Dylan. It's I don't know.
No, that's not. And then Dave Chappelle did a skit about it, and he was Dylon. They asked him, Dylon, who are your favorite rappers? He said, Dylon, Dylon.
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's
That
it.
was that's a real guy though. That's a real
I
dude.
forgot where that came from though. Thanks for reminding me. It's Dave Chappelle skit, but that's exactly what it is. The way he said it. Dylon, Dylon, Dylon.
He said, because I spit that hot fire. Crummy was cute in the beginning till he started being disrespectful and smoking that thing. Then I realized he don't look like he take baths. But he said, I'm sister. Patrice said he don't look like he take baths. He probably sister. He don't look like he take baths. Patrice, why? Okay, what gives you the impression that he don't take baths? And Marilyn, do you feel the same way? Do you think he takes baths? Or brown skin lady, does he look to you like he takes baths? Because Patrice said he look like he don't take no baths. You won't call me shit. Let's see. Sam Hain is a time when
Trucker, you look clean. You always look like you're clean. I know that you probably smell like cologne. I don't know what you smell like, but you look clean. You always look like you're fit. Your clothes are clean.
I smell like Sauvage. Are you familiar with Sauvage?
No, Savage. Is that a real cologne or is that your natural odor? That's your natural scent,
no,
Savage.
Matter of fact, if I have my bag handy, I'll show it to you. But it's
Let
Sauvage.
me see. No, don't forget it. Don't mess up the lighting or anything. It's not necessary. I believe you.
Yeah, look, I get it at Macy's, and it's called it's Sauvage. It's SAVAUGE, I believe. Sauvage. Get it at Macy's. And look, it's a panty dropper too. All you gotta do is put that on panties drop. Let's see, Patrice Cannon. I said I never thought he was cute. He always wears the same clothes for days, allegedly. I always said he looked dirty. Why you look dirty? You know, you at the house all the time. Talking about shit stank though. See, I know, but he looked a little crusty. They call Tammy. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't mean this. They call Tommy. I don't know why I said Tammy, but I call Tommy crispy, and they call it Crummy 626, the deputy, crusty.
But they shouldn't even be calling. I mean, he called Tommy crispy, and I was like, wait a minute, dude, you're darker than Tommy. What the fuck? You do know what crispy means, right? Or how they using it?
Naifa's in the building.
Hey, Naifa.
Who's this dude talking?
I didn't even see her.
Yeah. You sound. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Trucker uses Axe. Stop playing Musty Trucker allegedly.
You ever tried Axe cologne?
No. That's not even cologne. That's not even cologne. That's like body spray or something. That's not no damn cologne. Get out of here. You make him look like shit. Thank you, Patrice. And see, that's why he don't like you, and it's a sign. But sure, no, that wasn't him.
I don't really understand his dislike of Trucker. Honestly, it's like he just goes over the top with that nonsense with the dirty drawers and like, what is it with you and the man's underwear? Ew.
We hitting hard. Like we had said that like because of the nature of the job, you get stuck some places and you don't necessarily get to take a shower that day. But I mean, listen, are you like unless you shit on yourself, why would you have shitty draws? And so of course he going to try to take a dig, and that's I mean think about it. He's a projector, right? So he's probably got shit in his drawers, and he assumed that
Uh,
everybody has shit in their drawers, and that's why he would say. That's why he would say
and
that.
I just want to say that you do not have a stomach at all. From watching your fitness videos, your arms don't shake. Them shits are hard as fucking rocks. Everything about your body looks tight, super tight. So I don't know when people say that you have all this flab everywhere. I'm like, what are you looking at? Who are you envisioning when you look at this man?
They right, and we exposed the turkey arms, and he was upset. That was
Eh,
the most
Brown
upset
skin
he's ever
lady,
been.
for real. Kwame, he calls Tommy dark, but he's darker.
Yeah.
He called CD Charlemagne Patchai when he. When...
No, he got a raccoon. No, he called CTG patch eye, but he got raccoon eyes. He got dark circles. He got no stress. Say Trucker looks damn good. I love when he laugh. I almost smell. Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Trucker after his workout video, he eat burgers allegedly. I do though. I do. You know why? Because of the protein. But I eat bison burgers.
What's
The
bison burger?
it's the bison meat.
Oh yeah, so that's better than just regular beef meat.
There's this place in Oklahoma City. It's called Garage, and they have bison burgers, and it is the most delicious burger you've ever tasted in your entire life. I mean, like it's seasoned perfectly. The bun is like super soft bun, and it's juicy. If you don't hurry up and eat, it's gonna get soggy. Like it's ridiculous. Now, the fries are terrible. The
Well, at
fries
least
are
the
terrible.
burgers are good. You shouldn't be eating the fries anyway.
But
That's
listen,
carbs.
but listen. There's this other place called Louis, right? They got the best fries on the planet. On the planet, they're shoestring fries. They're seasoned perfectly. I like you just go there just to get the fries. Absolutely. I'm
I
telling you,
love
I'm a
French
foodie.
fries. French
I
fries are
know.
my weakness, but
Look,
I love McDonald's
oh.
fries the best.
However, I went to Sheets the other night and got that steak sandwich
I know,
with
brown
this.
skin lady. I wish I never. I feel like I got caught up in a trick bag with that question now. I do. I
Listen,
feel like I got caught
listen,
up, and I don't even want to. I don't even want to comment on that shit.
look, Marilyn she said she looked good and good in shades and a hat. I said he was a butterface. Thankfully, I have no chance.
I can't. I feel weird and skeeved out. I feel skeeved out
Steve.
now.
Crummy darker because he had dirty buildup. Yeah, because he said he don't know how to wash his back. Remember that? Do you remember that
Mm.
video? He was talking about everybody should have a woman wash his back because it
But
was the
I
best.
also wonder if he's into lotion and stuff and keeping his skin moist.
Patrice,
Oops.
he said he used to be light skinned.
You're a liar. She did not. Don't do that. He said that. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, let me
Sorry,
stop.
light skinned did. Skinned it.
Like skin did. He did.
No, like skinned id. Like skinned id.
Like skin did. Say breast. Say breast.
Breast this is. Okay, look, Big Bun, Kwame probably can't get it up anymore. I don't know anything about that. We don't know anything about that. But according to Dr. CB, all you have to do is fast and you can get it up again. We'll just go on a fast. Yes, Kwame uses lotion a few times in his life.
Big bum. Okay. All right, big bum.
That's bug bum.
The best
Kwame
bug
said
bum.
he
That's
can't
good
reach
to
his back.
know, though.
Yeah, Joe says Kwame said he can't reach his back. Dusty bus. Let's see. Browski, yes, he did say that. I don't care. I don't know if he was joking or not. I don't think he was. I don't think he was. Because he said everybody should have a woman wash their back. It was the best back wash he's ever had. He ain't never had a back. His back was never that clean until his woman washed his back. And he said that in the video. And Tommy is the one that pointed that out. I was
This
laughing when I seen that.
read Patrice. Can I want me to read Patrice, or you want to read her?
Go ahead.
This made me. Oh no, you read it. You read it. You read it.
This made me not like him too. See, when he was so called promoting black business, I just think that was done poorly, and that lotion shit was a major turnoff. Yeah, because he would just put on lotion and be like Tommy said, like, why you putting on lotion? Are you eating this shit? You can't eat before you get on. You can't put lotion before you get on. You gotta put it on while you're on the air. You see, he has a man in his house to wash his back. Oh, who was that man? Who that man? Obama, who's that man in my backyard? His hands are too small. Ah, no, I mean light
Oh, she said.
skin.
I mean the light skin comment. I
Mm.
don't. He was joking. He had to be joking.
If he can't reach his back, he can't reach his ass. Carly said Marilyn said he was cute.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I can't. Man, I ain't got time.
Ah, I
He
said
be,
yes.
that man be putting all types of words in my mouth and shit that I never said.
I bet you won't
But
compliment it no more. I bet you won't compliment it no more.
I bet you won't ask nobody no dumbass questions about him no more
But
either.
if I ask you, I bet you ain't gonna have no dumbass answer
I
now.
bet you I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not saying
uh,
nothing
that's the
ever.
black business charade. That's how he gets clothes. Yeah.
You know what he's supposed. You know how? Okay, how you're supposed to promote stuff like that. Like because I think everybody goes to beauty channels, right? I think a lot of the ladies here, we've all gone to beauty channels, or even tech channels. When you do unboxings of the PR that you get, you're supposed to have a camera to show that shit off, like a real camera that has a lens that auto focuses so people can see what it is you're talking about.
I don't give a shit
He
about that.
that the way he does it is goofy. It's just it's like when you put your phone to the screen and everything. You expect us to be able to read it. I mean,
No.
that's just basically what he does.
Look, Joe said, but what happened to Yellow Beezy though?
He
Let's
had a
look at it.
50K bond, so I'm going to assume he was bailed out.
Okay, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Okay, Yella Beezy. How you spell Yella?
Yella, Yella. You would never call that in
Beezy?
Fresno?
No.
Beezy, Beezy.
Yellow Beezy charges.
You weren't called a red bone, or is that only for women?
Only for women.
What do they call light skinned dudes in Fresno?
I don't know, but they used to call me broke ass. Chris. Uh, what's that? What was the dude from? What was the dude from? What was the dude from? New Jack City, the light skinned dude, Christopher Williams.
A broke ass Christopher Williams. That's what
Yeah,
they used to call you.
they used to call me broke ass genuine. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, here we go. Here, can you see that? Or no? I gotta. Can you see it or no?
I
Okay.
see nothing.
Okay. Give me a second. Give
You
me a
got to
second.
put it on the screen.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I didn't know he couldn't see it. Give me a second. Okay. Well, here we go. Put that on the screen. How about now? Can you see it now?
It's coming up. Like it's coming up.
Which means it's coming up. My
Every Okay, I can't read it though. You got rid of it. It's just me and you on the screen.
okay.
What
All
happened?
right. I don't know what happened. That's my internet. Hold on. 1 second. Let's try it again. Come on now.
Okay, I can see it. And it says,
Beezy music career took him on an impressive ride to stardom. Let's see. Is this the charges though? Yes, it is. Let's see. Beezy. Okay. Do we need to read all that? No. We just looking
no,
at the
just read the
charges.
part about his. Well, but there's no charges.
Yeah, my internet is tripping. My internet. I got terrible internet over here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Hold on. Let's look at something else. It says what it says. Let's see. Oh, hold on. See, got the. Yeah, hold on. I don't see it. Yeah, this is goofy. Hold on. Okay. Oh,
There
here,
it is.
Robert. Okay. Rapper Yella Beezy faces sexual assault, weapon, and child endangerment charges. You got acne? Was you nervous?
Yep,
Dallas rapper Yella Beezy is behind bars on criminal charges for the third time in the last decade.
he stayed
Beezy
getting arrested.
Beezy was brought to the Collin County Jail in McKinney on Thursday. According to jail records, the Plano Police Department charged him with abandoning or endangering a child and unlawfully carrying a weapon. He also has an outstanding warrant for sexual assault charges. The jail released Beezy on Friday after he posted a bond of 57,700. No further details about his arrest could be obtained on Friday evening. This marks the Dallas musician's third arrest in the last 10 years, according to the Dallas County Court records. Dallas police arrested him in February on a misdemeanor charge of unlawfully carrying a weapon, and again in October of 2011. He received 9 months probation on deferred adjudication on the 2011 charge that cleared him from criminal record following the completion of his probation. Okay, let's go. Beezy's music career took him on an impressive ride. We don't want to hear all that shit. No, never mind. We don't want to read that. We just want to hear the charges. Is that it? So, yeah, that's what happened. So he got arrested, but he bailed out.
Yeah, because he it's 10%. 10% of 50,000 is 5,000, which you know he got. So
Yeah, and my internet's slow. I can't see nothing. There you go.
no, we're done, right?
Okay, we Yella Beezy. We talked about. Okay, we talked about. What was that?
No, I don't
Was it
hear anything now. You hear it now? Are you hearing it now?
yeah, your background.
No, I'm not doing anything.
I hear this though. Let's see if we can hear this.
Sign me up for the whole bitch ass nigga line.
We hear that. So we talked about Travis Scott and how he should have handled that better. We talked about Kyle Rittenhouse. Did we get into depth on how he was crying and how we feel about that? Do you have any more you want to say about that?
I think he's fake. I think he's fake. I think he should go to jail. I think if he doesn't go to jail just because he fucking cried, he's going to do something again. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but he will do it again. and and he'll just be crying every time he gets busted for murder. So
let's see. See, Trucker, give me your email, and I will send you a link from a sport writer who bashed Kwame a while ago. I tried posting the link in the comments box, but YouTube is blocking it. Yeah, it's the Hood Trucker. What is it? The Hood Trucker at gmail.com? Yeah, it's the Hood Trucker at gmail.com. And by
is
the way,
it the Hood Trucker? THE Hood HOOD Trucker TRUCKER at Gmail.
yes. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Support the channel. Check out the member section. We got some stuff going on over there. We got the Cash App. We got the PayPal. Feel free to leave a super chat if you want to.
Yeah, Trucker's going to start creating content that he'll do lives for, and he may leave up here temporarily, or the lives might be too hot to handle, and he'll have to put it in the member section.
Hot fire.
I mean, it's stuff that YouTube is not going to allow to stay
And
up.
guess
So
what else? And guess what else? Marilyn,
what else? What
I'm getting
else, Trucker?
I'm getting OnlyFans.
Oh, that's right. He's gonna get an OnlyFans. No sexual content.
No.
It's just so he could put stuff over there now. Well, I don't know if you're gonna have sexual content in there or not. I'm not fighting you if you. I'm not gonna fight you if you do decide to do it.
No,
Let me
no,
stop.
no. You're not going to be able to see my penis. No.
Oh man.
No penis, nothing over there.
I know. But it's because
we talk,
only
good luck. Because we like to talk freely. And OnlyFans will let you say whatever the fuck you want to say. And that's
OnlyFans has changed their platform now where they don't want it to just, you don't have to just be about sex. And Cardi B has an OnlyFans, and she does all her behind the scenes stuff on it. I don't know if she has one. She said she was going to get one time when I was listening to her IG story, but you can still have sexual stuff on there if you want, but most of the stuff is going to be just things you could talk about that you can't talk about on here. It's just better. You can say and do whatever you want. And what happens on OnlyFans stays on OnlyFans. It just stays, it's supposed to.
We can do like different things. Like we can have an after show on OnlyFans.
Yeah, an after show.
Yeah.
It's kind of I mean, I see that Tommy does stuff like that, and I think it's really cool. Tommy Sotomayor. Shout out to Tommy. And I know to all of you who can't stand him, I don't give a fuck. I just don't. I don't really
because
care.
what we might can do, and it's an idea. What we might can do is we can have an after hour, like an after show discussion, and we might can have some some topless waitresses serving us drinks or something. What do you think?
How are you going to get that? What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I'm just talking. I said OnlyFans Trucker sunk solo disappointing. No, we're not gonna do nothing sexual over there. We're just gonna
OnlyFans. Okay, let's be serious for a second. OnlyFans is changing its format. Well, they wanted to change their format. They didn't want to even do sex. They were going to phase out the porn part of their platform, but due to extensive backlash, they said that forget it, fuck it, we'll keep it. But they said that it's not just about sex anymore. They really, really want to make it something different, something. You don't have to have sex on. You don't have to do that. I mean, YouTube's cool, but I think I don't know. It's just better to go someplace else.
You can speak even more freely. You can do stuff on there that you can't do on YouTube.
Yeah, because Because you can get flagged. Like, say we're having a live, right? Say we're talking about something intense or controversial that YouTube just trips over. If people can they can flag your shit in the middle of a live and it goes dead.
Right.
You know what I mean? It will
Yeah.
go dead, and that's not going to happen on OnlyFans or other streaming platforms like Vimeo. You got to pay $750 a year, but you can
That's what
have
we could
lives
do.
on Vimeo. You can have lives on Vimeo, and
That's what we could do. That's what we could
that
do.
your
We could
stuff will not be flagged because you're paying money for that type of stuff.
That's what we could do. That's what we could do. We could interview topless lot lizards.
You got to find a lot lizards though,
I don't think I want to see a topless lot lizard though.
you would have to pay
Ah,
her while she's sitting there.
yeah. You see, Kwame is close to several men in Dixville. Is that a real place? I never heard of that. Is that a real
I
place?
don't know. I think he made that up. There's a place called
Dix.
Dixville, Georgia. Come on. Let me Google. I'm going to Google right now. My stupid ass. I'm going to get caught out there with some bullshit.
Uh, Dixville. It better not be a real place called Dixville. That's a shame. If you live in Dixville, there's something wrong. Let's see. Let's say Kwame is close to. Okay. If you live in Dixville,
Well, there is a place called Dixville.
is there?
A bunch of Dixvilles, not just in, I don't know about Georgia, but definitely there's one in New Hampshire.
But he says Georgia.
And there's one in Maine.
Is there
I
one
wonder
in
who
Georgia?
Dixville. Let me see. Dixville, Georgia.
Is there a Dixville, Georgia?
Yeah, Dixville added to Georgia Register for Historic Places. What is a Dixville?
I would never live in Dixville. But here's the thing, Maryland, awesome show. We covered pretty much everything we want to cover. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, it was a good show. I'm glad we had Vice Versa on. I hope he comes back again.
Yes.
I mean, he was very knowledgeable in the punk scene and the mosh pit scene. So that's good. I mean, I wish we had more people. I wish more people would jump up that were normal, no
Loyal
drama.
Tupac fans also
Yeah.
said there is no better.
I think you should interview lot lizards to get views.
You know what? Have you heard of the channel called the Soft White Underbelly?
That's a YouTube channel?
Yes.
No. Well, I think you mentioned it briefly to me. What does it do again?
He interviews the underbelly of society. That's why it's called Soft White Underbelly. He interviews the underbelly of society. He's got some crazy stuff footage. He got some crazy interviews over there. He interviewing pimps. He interviewing 304s, 16s. He the whole gamut. Robert, he interviewed a family that was in an incestuous family. He interviews like the underbelly. It's that that's the perfect name for that channel. It's called the Soft White Underbelly because he under the belly. And he's got this one. It's sad. He's got this one woman. He interviewed periodically, and you can see the visual change. Like she was really pretty in the beginning, and the last interview she looked beat up. Like she just looked like the streets just beat her to half to death. I think she might even had a black eye or something. But it looked,
Wow.
yeah, like the streets and beat her to death, like beat her up really bad. So, yeah, check that out. Like I don't know if we're gonna do that level of stuff.
I just want to answer this before we check out. Big Bum, I've seen several of your posts speaking on that. That ain't never gonna happen. Not today,
What?
not next year, not ever, not in my next life or the life after that. But Joe John says, look up the one with the warden because he knows who you're talking about. That show.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. I seen the warden. I seen that warden. I seen the warden thing. Yeah, I seen that one. He's a big fat guy. Yeah, I seen that one. Yeah, you said
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna look it up. I want to look it up. I want to see the
soft,
one with the warden.
soft white underbelly, and tell him I
I want
sent
to
you.
see that. I want to see. Tell him you sent me.
Tell him I
Like he'll
sent you.
know who you are.
No, yeah, yeah. See, oh, I watch his
Naifa
video.
saw it too. Naifa said, "Yeah, that this must be a popular channel."
It is.
It's called Soft White Underbelly, Joe. Soft
Yeah,
White Underbelly.
and he's got a pimp on there. He got a pimp. He interviewed Don Magic Juan. He interviewed Filmo Slim. He interviewed what's that dude? That light skinned dude that was on Adam 22. I forget his name. It's wrong. What the fuck is that dude? I forget. But he like if you on Figueroa and down there by the Skid Row and all that, he interviewing you. He got some creepy shit too. Like he got some lady that she's on drugs and he interviewed her and it they had like a chemistry like they was about to fuck after that. So what's the name of the channel? It's called Soft White Underbelly. If you want creepy content, go over there. Yeah, the word was creepy. If you want that creepy content, go over there. It's not the wedding emoji.
I know you saw that. You
Ah,
saw that, Naifa, right? That's a man. This I ain't gonna
yeah,
say nothing.
yeah,
I ain't going to say a
see.
word.
Oh, the hacker. Yes, I saw that too. He did one with a hacker. And I mean, he got some good stuff. He got some good stuff over there. So I seen it.
I want to see
Software.
the warden first because you and Naifa said that it was creepy. I like creepy. I mean, a
Yeah,
creepy stuff
definitely,
on
definitely.
YouTube as far as shows,
Like
not
when you go over
creepy,
there, when
not
you go over
creepy
there,
other things.
yeah, when you go over there, you're gonna see like, wow, he really interviewed like this under like that's the perfect name for that channel. Soft white underbelly. He is under the belly with that though. And over there, down there by Figueroa, down on Skid Row, all that, and he interviewing Sharp is the name of that pimp dude, Sharp. Pimp
I'm
is Sharp.
googling it now so that I can have it open, like when I'm ready to like watch, and I'm gonna Google soft white underbelly. Um,
I'm not sure if he interviewed Ron Jeremy. I doubt it. He might. I doubt it though. I doubt very seriously he did.
oh wow, I just typed in soft, and the first thing that came up was soft white underbelly.
Hmm. Hmm. I hate when he shows a picture he took. He shows them from head to toe, head to feet. Yes, he goes all the way from the head all the way down to the feet while he's talking. It's crazy. It's a good channel though. I mean I watch it. I watch it when I have a chance. And I haven't watched it in a while because I've been doing my own stuff. But yeah, when I used to just be driving and trying to find something to watch, you know, that's I be watching all that creepy stuff. Yeah, he's in California. So, Maryland, we about to get out of here.
I'm out. All right, good night, Chad. Good night, brown skin lady, David, Naifa, Joe,
Good night,
um,
everyone. Good night, everyone.
Bug Bum. Thanks for stopping by, Joe John. I mean, this should have happened a little bit earlier, but the next one, I think it will. I think that one's going to happen a little bit earlier. We're going to have a good one, and it's going to be interesting. Trucker is going to allow me to uh, do the topic this time. I'm just trying to get stuff together, but it really has to do with Harris County, Houston,
Mhm.
Harris County precinct. Well, they don't call. Other than New York, does anybody else call police stations precincts?
Let's give him the preview like on what the story's gonna be about.
I'm not. No, because I don't want anybody. I don't. I'm not giving nothing, but I'll be dealing with it
Okay.
myself because it's not
Okay.
just going to be about. I'm not. Let's put it this way: it's going to be good. I'm going to make sure it's good. Y'all gonna like it, and you're going to be intrigued by it because just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust
Yes.
me. I
We
know a lot
trust.
of babies were made on those two words. Just trust me. Please trust
Mhm.
me. Trust me.
So,
Anyway, that's it. So next
what,
live, I mean that's the live that I would like to do, but I won't. I won't do it until I have everything the way it's supposed to be. So
Yes. So with that, Marilyn, we're gonna get back real soon. Take
all
care.
right, you guys have a good night. Everybody sleep tight, stay safe.
Good night.
Bye.
Till we meet again.
Adios.